Hello friends, this video is about Schottky diode. Here we will see what is Schottky diode, why do we need it, how it is different from normal diode, why it is known as hot carrier diode, its unique features and applications. Schottky diode is also known as hot carrier diode. Schottky diode is a metal semiconductor diode in which one side is a metal such as gold, silver or platinum and other side is doped silicon, typically n-type. Here we can see that in one side it is a metal which may be gold, silver or platinum, and in the other side it is of n-type silicon. Here it is the symbol of Schottky diode. It is of S-type. Here we have the anode and here we have the cathode. So now we will see how it is different from the other normal diodes. In ordinary diode, we can see that if we put an input as a low frequency, then at low frequency we can see that the output is okay. But if at a high frequency or if we increase the frequency, then we can see that the negative side also appears, and which is of deteriorated nature. Why it happens at high frequency? So let us see. In PN junction diode, we know that the majority carriers in P side is holes and in majority carriers in N side it is electrons. So now we will take the forward bias. So some of the holes will move to the N side and some electrons will move to the P side. So the direction of current will be in this direction. So in forward bias it's okay. That is the positive half cycle, it's okay. But in reverse bias, the electrons will the electrons when it returns the holes when it returns to P side and the electrons returning to the N side, then due to this depletion layer, this is the depletion layer. Due to this depletion layer, there is some measurable current when electrons and holes move from one place to another. So due to this measurable current, this ripples takes place, or the negative part also appears. So this problem is solved using the Schottky diode. In Schottky diode at high frequency also it works in a good manner and it's okay to use. So even if we put 300 megahertz, then we can see that the output is okay, and so there is no disrupted or deteriorated occurs. So here we can see that as the frequency increases, the action of small signal rectifier diodes begins to deteriorate. They are no longer able to switch off fast enough to produce a well-defined half-wave signal. Here we have already seen that as we increase the frequency, then we can see that it is no longer able to produce a well-defined half wave where negative cycle also appears. So this problem is solved by Schottky diode. Again, because of the metal on one side of the junction, the Schottky diode has no depletion layer. Here we have seen that in PN junction diode it has the depletion layer, due to which there is a measurable current. But in Schottky diode there is no depletion layer. So no depletion layer results in no charge storing at the junction. Therefore no problem in fast switching on and off at high frequency. So even if fast switching takes place in Schottky diode, there is no any problem. So due to this problem, or to solve this problem, we use Schottky diode. Again, due to charge storage at junction, the normal diode takes time to turn off. This time is called reverse recovery time, that is TRR. Now let us see the VI characteristics. In VI characteristics, this is the forward current, and here forward voltage, reverse current, and the reverse voltage. Here we have shown the Schottky diode and the PN junction diode. In PN junction diode, the forward voltage drop is 0.7 volt, but for Schottky diode it ranges from 0.2 to 0.5 volt. So we can say that the Schottky diode has less forward voltage drop than PN junction diode. Again, in the reverse leakage breakdown is less than the PN junction diode. So now let us see why it is known as the hot carrier diode. Since forward bias operation of the Schottky diode, the electrons on the N side gains enough energy to cross the junction and plunge into the metal with very large energy. So they are usually called hot carrier diode. Yes, we have seen there in this diagram that it has only N type, so there is only electrons, and these electrons can easily plug into the metal, so it is known as hot carrier diode. Now let us see in simple words the difference between Schottky diode and PN junction diode. The junction is formed between N type semiconductor to metal plate in Schottky diode, whereas junction is formed between PN and N-type semiconductors in PN junction diode, and it has low forward voltage drop in Schottky diode, and in PN junction diode it has more forward voltage drop. So its unique features is that it is a unipolar device, means the conduction current takes place only in electrons, due to electrons. That is, it has only one charge carrier, that is electrons. And because of lack of charge storage, switching action is faster than bipolar diode. Yes, of course, its switching action is faster. And now let us see about the applications. They are used in high frequency applications like SMPS circuit, that is switching mode power supply, and it is used in power supplies, radio frequency applications. So thank you.